more Americans approve of the marchers this weekend than approve of the new president. That is probably going to bother him. And it's not just bad news for him. It's also bad news for the most visible member of the new administration, the new White House press secretary, Sean Spicer.
This was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period.
No, it wasn't. So, question to the American people in this new national poll, do you believe that? The actual phrasing of the question is, do you think Donald Trump's inauguration had the biggest crowd of any presidential inauguration in history or not? The answer from the American people, not. I'm sorry, well, look at that. I'm sorry, White House spokesman Sean Spicer. It's not working. What you're doing, it's not working. By a margin of 62 to 18%, Americans are fully aware that this was not the biggest inauguration in history, despite what the White House is telling them. In fact, this new national poll shows that in addition to being aware that this inauguration was not the largest in history, the American people are also aware that that women's march in D.C., which happened the day after the inauguration, the American people are aware that that march was larger.
What I would say is that the news media should do a penetrating expose and take a look. I wish they would. I wish the American media would take a great look at the views of the people in Congress and find out, are they pro-America or anti-America? I think people would love to see an expose like that.
And you know, I got a lot of heat. Putin was very nice to me. You know, Putin, they want me to disavow Putin. Putin of Russia.
This is question 16 from this new PPP national poll that we've got exclusively. The question is, do you like Russia? Answer from the American people, no. No, by a 47-point margin, no, we do not like Russia.
As far as Putin is concerned, I think Putin's been a very strong leader for Russia, but he's been a lot stronger than our leader, that I can tell you. I mean, for Russia.
What's wrong with having Russia work with us?
I would agree to a freeze if only we could freeze the Soviets' global desires. As good Marxist-Leninists, the Soviet leaders have openly and publicly declared that the only morality they recognize is that which will further their cause, which is world revolution. Some would have us accept them at their word and accommodate ourselves to their aggressive impulses. But if history teaches anything, it teaches that simple-minded appeasement or wishful thinking about our adversaries is folly. So I urge you to speak out against those who would place the United States in a position of military and moral inferiority.
You know, Putin, they want me to disavow Putin. Putin of Russia.
Let's get specific. Do you like this man? Do you like Vladimir Putin? The answer from the American people, no, 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 no. No, by a 57-point margin. The American people do not have a favorable view of Vladimir Putin. Look at the poll results just for Donald Trump voters. Even if you just ask Trump supporters, Trump voters, they don't like Russia either, by a 27-point margin. They don't like Putin either, by a 40-point margin. Even Trump voters do not like Putin, 55 to 15%.
You know, Putin, they want me to disavow Putin. Putin of Russia. You know, Putin, they want me to disavow Putin. Putin of Russia.